The following video contains material owned and created by Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Before watching this video, please support the official release. The link is in the description below. Thanks, dudes. What up, big geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is TV Geek and welcome back to another breakdown video. Now, as you guys know, the newest episode of Dragon Ball Super will be dropping in a few hours, and I said the hell with it, let's break down the preview for episode 111 together. Now, I know I've seen the preview already, but I'm going to react to it first, you know, just to get the freshness in my mind and to see exactly what, and an idea, if you will, of what exactly is going to happen in this episode that's about to drop. I'm actually pretty excited about this, dudes. I really am. So we're going to break this down together, but first of all, we're going to react to it. So let's just do that first. So without further ado, let's watch Dragon Ball Super. Alright, dude, so here it is. Dragon Ball Super episode 111 preview. Okay, so I'm actually curious to see this again. It's been a while since I've watched it. From what I remember, it seems that Hit actually gets his ass kicked, but he does put up a bit of a fight against Jiren. So let's dive straight in, dudes, first anyway. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, so we can see there that Jiren has kind of got the advantage here. No surprise there, to be quite honest. But then again, Jiren looks like as if he has to use a lot against Hit. Look, he's getting blasted back there. The surreal supreme battle, Hit versus Jiren. Ho ho ho! Hype! Extremely hype, dudes. Wow. Okay, let's talk about this first. Alright, so what we can see there is that Jiren has the advantage in this fight. Because anyway, we kind of knew this going into it after seeing the fight between Jiren and Goku and how much the Ultra Instinct form still didn't really have that much of effect on Jiren. It kind of gives us an idea of how much power Jiren actually has. It's pretty impressive, you have to admit. Now, Hit is taking this guy on head on. Now, if you guys remember previously in episode 110, Hit went for the attack on Jiren, but, you know, to no surprise, Jiren blocked it with ease, even though he was in the middle of attacking. So, it was something that, a weakness that Jiren didn't even possess. You know, it seems like this character has absolutely no weaknesses. But, you know, Jiren straight up asked Hit, "What are you doing?" And Hit responded with, "I'm working." Now, this, you know, could mean so many different things. Like, what does he mean by that? He's doing his job. Was he hired to kill Jiren? Very interesting topic and something to talk about indeed. But right now, dudes, we're going to break down this preview bit by bit and talk about each scene as we go on and what the subtitles say throughout the preview as well. So, let's break it down. Alright, dudes, so welcome to the preview breakdown screen. We're going to chop this up bit by bit and talk about it in depth and, you know, analyze it as best we can and see if we can predict anything that's happening throughout this preview and what could be happening in the episode itself. I'm pretty excited, dudes, because I didn't get a chance to do this, but why not do it today, considering the episode is about to drop very soon. Anyway, dudes, let's play it first and see what we got. Play. Alright, so immediately, like I said already, straight away, straight off the bat, we got Jiren attacking Hit, like full force. I mean, that looks freaking painful, man. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, dude, let's go back to that shot right there. Like, look at that right there, dude. That looks so freaking painful. Like, the fist is so perfectly shaped for Hit's face. I mean, damn, that looks like it hurt big time there, man. It really does. Anyway, let's keep playing. Alright, so as we can see there, if we pause it again there at a certain moment, Hit is using his time skip technique, and I'm sure he's using it to his best of his ability. Because this is Jiren we're talking about here, and he's no easy pickings. But anyway, what does the subtitle say? Let's go back and read some of the subtitles, because I kind of missed them. But I think they're just straightforward anyway. Okay, hey, it's me, Goku. The ultimate fight between Universe 11 and 6's strongest, Jiren and Hit. Okay, so we didn't miss much there, but we can see that they have a heated battle going on. And look, Hit, or Jiren should I say, looks very serious here. I mean, I think Hit is actually getting on his nerves a little bit. Perhaps more than he actually expected here, which is very cool. I like that. Let's keep playing. Now, because it seems that, you know, Jiren is throwing so many punches and kicks at Hit, but Hit is holding his own. You gotta respect that. I mean, after seeing the fight with Goku and Jiren, you think Hit would get his ass kicked. But then again, Hit kind of proved time and time again against Goku that, you know, Hit can be pretty badass. And he's got some serious skills, dude. Anyway, Jiren is giving everything to Hit here. Well, probably not everything, but a lot. And then it says here, will Hit's secret attack work? Okay, so this I did not notice. Hit has a secret attack. Holy crap, I did not notice that subtitle right there. Will Hit's secret attack work? Now, what could that be? I don't know. A new time skip technique? I honestly don't know. We're probably going to see it in this episode. Let's keep playing here. As you can see, Hit is using these time skip over and over again against Jiren. But look at that roundhouse kick right there. I mean, this dude is a big dude, and he can do Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks. Are you kidding me? That is so freaking badass. I mean, but Hit is getting beat around here. Now, we have a shot here. I paused it perfectly. I'm proud of myself there, actually. Hit is doing some sort of attack here that I don't think I've seen before. Now, he's using his fist. Now, is he using his energy? I don't know what this is. Now, it says here in the subtitles, or will Jiren's strength overpower Hit and destroy him? So people are saying maybe Jiren's strength is going to be too much for Hit and perhaps kill him or eliminate him. You know, I can't really see Hit being eliminated in this episode, but I do think he's going to get his ass beat quite a lot. I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks that. But like I said, this shot right here, it seems that Hit is doing some sort of attack that we haven't seen before. I mean, there's this purple energy emitting from his body. Now, again, this could be just normal ki, or this could be, you know, something related to the time skip. But then again, let's just keep playing anyway and see. Now, the attack is coming straight for Jiren, but as always, Jiren has that solid look on his face that, you know, you can throw whatever you want at me. It's not going to phase me one bit. And he's done that when Goku threw the Genki Dama at him. And even when Goku achieved Ultra Instinct, it seemed that Jiren still didn't find it that intimidating. So it seems like all of these attacks from the fighters that we've known throughout Super to be the strongest of the strongest are nothing compared to Jiren. Like, what is this dude made out of? Seriously. Anyway, if we keep playing here. Yeah, we can see there that Jiren has deflected this attack. I'm thinking that's what it is. Now, a lot of people might say this is actually an attack coming from Jiren himself, but this looks like it's a deflection of an attack. Very interesting here. I really like how this is animated as well. So we might get a very well animated episode again, and I can't wait. Keep playing. Yeah, it's definitely a deflect, and we can see that Hit here is in complete and utter shock. Like, how did you deflect that? But then again, now we see a shot of Jiren getting blasted back into the rubble. And Goku's getting excited, of course, when he sees two very, very strong power levels going head to head. You know Goku's getting excited. Now it says here, next on Dragon Ball Super, and then we get the title. Now we have an absolutely incredible shot here. Unfortunately, there's words in the way, so we can't really see it, but I can't wait to see this in the episode. We've got an incredible shot of these two fighters, and they have like barriers between the two of them. This is going to be a good fight nonetheless, even though I do think it's going to be one-sided. I think Hit is going to hold his own against Jiren. And we got some amazing shots here. This particular shot here is going to be awesome to see, you know, full blown in all its glory, and I can't wait. But honestly, I think Hit is, you know, holding his own, and Jiren is finding it, you know, quite surprising that Hit has this much power, you know. But he isn't Universe 6's strongest fighter for no reason. Let's be fair. Okay, keep playing. Okay, so we got another shot here of Hit doing an attack. This could possibly be the secret attack once again. This could be what Goku is talking about in the narration of this preview. This could potentially be the new attack that Hit is using against Jiren. We may not, you know, see it actually work, or maybe it will. I don't know. I think they're only teasing it in the preview, which they do tend to do. So, very interesting stuff. It's just about to blast it, and then, ooh, look at this shot right here, actually. Jiren went for the punch, but actually missed because Hit used his time skip technique. But if you notice, it looks very different from what we've seen before. Instead of just your normal, you know, animation that you see with the gray and you know, like the cracks and stuff, we got something different here, something more fluid. There's like sparkles around him, you know, sparkly aura, and it's definitely something that we haven't seen. So this potentially could be like an upgraded version of the time skip perhaps, and maybe, just maybe, this could be taking Jiren off guard. And he got a shot there. If we go back just a tad bit, you can actually see that our boy Hit, got a shot on Jiren right there after using this special technique. Again, with this purple fluorescent aura around his fist. I don't know what this is, but damn, I am excited. And I think that basically ends the preview right there, dudes. Yeah, that's it there. Wow. So there you have it, dudes. That is the breakdown for episode 111's preview. Alright, dudes, so that was it. That was the breakdown of the preview for episode 111. The episode that's gonna drop tonight. I am very excited about this. From what we can see there, Jiren is actually struggling a little bit against Hit. Now, don't get me wrong. I know for a fact that Jiren is going to pound his ass to the ground for the first few minutes of this episode. And it's going to seem like it's going to be hopeless for Hit at all to take on Jiren. But then I think Hit is going to start picking it up and, you know, realizing how to fight Jiren and then using this secret technique of his. I'm very curious to see what that is, but what we can see from the preview, it seems to have worked. Now, is it going to be effective? Probably not, but is it going to give Hit somewhat of an advantage? Maybe. I don't know. I'm very skeptical with this fight because as we've seen from Jiren, he's a complete powerhouse. This guy's a monster, for Christ's sake. I mean, he's the Chuck Norris of Dragon Ball at this stage. His power is so surreal, but I can't wait. I am definitely looking forward to it, guys, and if you are looking forward to it as well and you want to join me as I live stream it, yes dudes, tonight I will be live streaming my reaction to this episode. So if you want to hop on tonight with me, then be sure to do so. If you're new here and you've seen this video, you enjoyed it, and you'd like to join me later on as well, then why don't you join the community of B-Geeks and sting that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, and of course, you'll be a part of 50,000 amazing people in this community. Anyway, dudes, like I said, that ends this preview breakdown here today. If you guys enjoyed, why don't you give me a thumbs up, a like, and it'd be super awesome. And of course, if you want to join me later on tonight, and it's very simple what you need to do, and that's sting that subscribe button, and it'll be super awesome also. And as always, dudes, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy. And I see you dudes in my next video.